Good morning, everyone. Whoops, my camera's in the way. Oh, you can see all my things. I didn't close my cupboard. While we're getting started, I'm going to walk over and close my cupboard door. There we go. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Diane Alberts, and I'm here with my Friday Facebook Live. I do a coffee and a card and demonstrate some fun. Sometimes it's technique, sometimes it's just a fun card that I like to do, and I'm happy to be here. Kind of still on an excitement. Last night we had our club. It was a full house. We had a great time. I don't know, just so exciting to share my love of crafting with others and seeing them learn and create and helping them tie bows and things like that. So had a great time. So we're waiting a few minutes here for some people to show up. As always, on my coffee and a card, I have a coffee mug that I collect coffee mugs. I'm trying to see. I guess I have to do this left-handed. I'm right-handed. So recently I went to Indianapolis, Indiana. Now I got this mug a while ago, but I've been saving it for now. My really good friend Laura, I hope you get on this or see this, Laura, lives in right by Louisville, just north of that, over the Ohio River in New Albion, Indiana. And I met her up at a convention, and we just clicked. We're like kindred spirits, and she's just a wonderful young lady. And so we have a race car for Indianapolis, the bridges there. We've got the Amish, which I used to see as a child going through Ohio on our way to Cincinnati, or through Indiana going on our way to Cincinnati. There's the Capitol. We were right downtown by that, Lake Michigan, of course. And there's the raceway, and I can't turn it anymore. I don't know what else is on here. They got popcorn on here, probably for corn and apple. What else? The card. Oh, what I like is it says the Crossroads of America. Good morning. I'm not sure who's here. I'm going to go ahead and get myself logged on. I didn't even get myself logged on to my own site. So I am here on a Friday, and I'm the morning person for Lewis. And so I let Lewis out in the mornings. There's my cute little Scotty dog chart. And so Louie surprised me when we let him out. I did not know it snowed. So I was wondering what I was going to demonstrate today, and it came right to me. So I had my Indiana cup, and what I did in Indianapolis is I was a presenter, and I was sent a product package of our new products. And normally I don't show my new products, but this is a little special because I was a presenter. And so therefore I have some pre-order stuff, but I actually have, here, did you hear your name, Louie? Did you come down? So he just came down. He doesn't usually come down during my lives. So he must have heard his name. So I actually had the pleasure of demonstrating a particular kind of stamp set, and I will show you in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, and I'm going to show you my presentation just real quickly, and then you'll go get right into our card display. Laura Ann, I just said hello. I've got your stuff. I'm hoping to drive it over today. I haven't got out of the house yet, so we got a lot of stuff. So I'm going to flip you over. So I've got some new lighting going on here, and I just tripped it. And I'm going to face up to my ceiling. Don't you like that? And where is the little flip? I can't find the flip. Oh, I found it. Excuse my fingers here. All right, we're going to put you in the little cradle here. And you can see my coffee and my Design with Diane here. And hopefully there's less shadow today. I've got a new little system here. I see some shadows. So here's my coffee. One more sip. So I was sent a package of quite a few things. I kind of got the hodgepodge, and I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with this stuff? Well, let me show you what I got first. I got some new twine. So we have some twine coming out, and this has gotten a little beaten up on the travels. We have some Coastal Cabana, and we have pumpkin pie and garden green. And then I also get to demonstrate a punch called Punch Happy Labels. That's coming out in January. It'll be pre-order for any demonstrators in December 1st, actually. And they cut out in 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1/2 inch. And gosh, when we got the catalog, it actually has a matching stamp set. I didn't get the matching stamp set. That's the first thing on my wish list. So it has like a scallop. If I lay it down, scallop label. I need to put some more lotion on my hands. It's so cold out here. And then it also has, I'll move it up here just a second. Let me put some lotion on. And then a ticket punch. Really cool. I think it's going to be really popular. So that's one of the items I got. And let me show you what I did with, I don't have it. I can't show you the card because the card was taken off the display rack. Hilarious. This is quite a story. So I also got what was called Alphabet a la Mode. Boy, I just can't get it all in. Did I turn it sideways for you? So here's, we have some foreign letters. We have some punctuation. We have all the numbers and the alphabet. And these are 1 9/16 inch dies. And they're lots of fun. Hey, Marissa, I miss you. I can't wait to see you. I think you're coming home on Sunday. Wondering if you got the Taylor Swift tickets. I saw the fiasco on that. I'm guessing you did not get your Taylor Swift tickets. Well, hopefully. I told, I think all the corporate places bought them up. So I think that's what was happening. So then I received this. It's a background stamp. I did not get... You might get them eventually. You never know what's going to happen. So this is the hand-drawn dots. And I thought, what am I going to do with this? Let me show you what the sample looks like. This was done in white embossing powder. It's just a random pattern of spotted dots. So, and I can't show you the card. But what I did is I did a watercolor resist. Someone took this card and I turned it into a happy birthday card with the twine and the punch and everything. But there's my little... practice sample. So anyhow, we'll show you that. My next background stamp was this one. Woo! I was shocked at this one. I thought, what am I going to do with this? No clue. Well, what I ended up doing is thinking, where have I seen this? I got a funny, maybe I'm going to go this way because my light is coming from over on this way. There we go. Oh, give me time. I just tried some new lighting here. Layered stripes. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I thought, okay, zoo. So, I took, and this is I made a bookbinding card, and this was my Avid card. I had different levels of cards, and this was my panda bear, and I got a big awe from the audience. It was lots of fun. I was in front of almost 1,000 people, like 900, largest convention for Stampin' Up! In the worldwide. It was kind of interesting. Anyhow, I used that. Kind of reminded me of going to the zoo. This was a cute card to make. And that panda sure was popular. So that was that. And let me show you what they did. And I got one more thing. This was their sample. So I was like, But I took silver embossing powder. And I thought, well, this reminds me of stained glass windows at churches. And I was able to I left it undone here, color on the back of the vellum with my blends. And I made a stained glass window. So I thought that was kind of fun. So that's that. And my final background stamp was this one, which is the Watercolor Wash World. And I'll show you. I think this one's going to be really popular. It fits on the front of a, it's not locking. Fits on the front of a A2 size card. You can use it in scrapbooking and projects. Oh, I don't have my project here. I made a really cute thing, but I took and started off with this, and You Feel Like Home to Me, and I put a little heart pearl on Michigan and used the mother of pearl paper and put Michigan and turned that label sideways. So that was lots of fun. Nothing on the inside. So got me thinking today. I demonstrated background stamps. So I thought I would do this background stamp. I purchased this background stamp and I have not used it. So I thought we're going to play today and we're going to use this background stamp and we're going to make, when I came down and saw the snow letting Louie out, I thought, I know what I'm going to do today. Sorry, I get you better in frame there. And so we're going to play with this today. So it's called, these background stamps are a lot of fun. They're big. See, I haven't even pulled it out. I'm pulling it right out. I label them all, but I've never used it. So let's get started using it. One of the things you can do with a background stamp is you can use, where did it go? right here in front of me, is a F block. And you can attach this right to it and stamp with it. That's one choice, but I do like using my Stamparatus. So I'm going to turn my Stamparatus around right here. And I am going to go ahead and grab a piece of we have actually some paper that fits in here to protect this is a very strong magnet. I'm sliding it down. So I'm going to protect my surface here. This is slick. You can wipe it down. And we're going to put this right in here. And I'm going to take a card front. I'm going to go directly onto the card front. See? I'm going to place this down strategically. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, so I'm going to kind of put this right on the very, very tip to hold my background piece in place. Oh, yeah, I'll be fine. See, look, I should have done that first. I told you I've never used this before. And so I'm going to place I'm trying to center it here. There's my background stamp. This is for the snow today. Let it snow, let it snow. I'm going to close the plate on my Stamparatus. There we go. I'm going to open it up. Now, one of the things I want to do, and thanks to my teammate Jennifer, is I'm going to take one of our new trays. We have these new trays that come in a kit for $27, and it comes with a cute little brush. Probably my favorite part is the reverse tweezers, and it comes with an embossing buddy. Well, I think they just call it I don't know if they call it embossing buddy or not. So I'm actually going to use two of my trays for something. I'm going to actually go ahead and use the embossing buddy right here. And this is like an anti-static, and it will take away any fingerprints or oils that I have on my hand. And then we will go ahead and stamp this up. So when you're going to stamp, I decided I'm going to use Versamark. Okay? So I'm going to grab the Versamark, which is a clear, sticky ink. And I'm going to do another watercolor wash. And we're going to go ahead and do this. So the advantage of using a Stamparatus is that if you don't get a clear impression the first time, and I store my Versamark with a rubber band, and I store it upside down so that the ink will stay right at the top. And we sell this, and I'll show you in just a minute. So I'll put that away. And I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to close the plate, making sure my card is lined up, and I'm going to rub. Now, some of you that have hand issues, you might want to use an eraser or a brayer. I cannot find my brayer right now. I think, whoop, there goes the light. I touched it. I think my brayer is, I can't find my eraser now. I don't know where I put it. So an eraser is like go to the dollar store or whatever and get just a regular eraser. So I'm just going to push down with my hands. And you're probably not going to be able to see this very well. Let's lift it up. And I'm just trying to see if I've got a good impression. It does look like I have a good impression. You may or may not be able to see it. I'll try to turn it so. Okay, I see a little mistake there. I got some halos on here. I pushed too hard. Yep, here's some more halos. I might be rubbing those off and making a mistake, but we'll go ahead and give it a go. That's live presentations. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and take that tray. And I like to go ahead and put on my reverse tweezers already and place it in the tray. I had somebody ask me last night, do you like using the trays? And I actually do, because it keeps things nice and neat. Now, our embossing powders come in little, what do you call them? Little cylinder jars. And I usually buy 2, and then I have extras in here because I demonstrate and teach. And then I buy these little spoons at the dollar store. And I just sprinkle this all over, covering all that watermark. And we'll go ahead and making a mess. I'm already making a mess. Blow that off, set that aside. Now I'm going to dump this down. Yeah, I think you can see where I made a little mistake here. I'll show you. See if we can brush it off. So you can do the little flick. I'm going to move this out of the way now. Way out of the way. And I'm going to take that wonderful brush, and I can see where I made a mistake. And I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see that halo. I'm going to brush off those parts that I don't want embossed. I probably will still get a little on there. Ooh, this is a big one. So I guess I pressed too hard. Let's see if we can get that off and make sure. Let me take one more look. I hope it doesn't do. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I still did get a little. All right. Now I already have plugged in my heat embossing tool. And I'm going to go ahead and heat this up. Sorry for the loud noise. I don't know how to adjust that. And I should have warmed it up. You're going to see the change. Let's see if it goes better this way with the light on it. And you don't have to shake it all around. It's going to take a moment, but once it goes fast. I love heat embossing. We did it last night for a New Year's Eve card for the club. There we go. I don't know if you can start seeing it. It's probably hard because of the white on white. Come on. It's going to take a minute. This is a big background stamp. There it goes. See, now it's going to just go really fast. I just got to make sure each one of the parts of the snowflake get embossed or heat set. Thanks for being patient with me. So we have that kit for $27. It's brand new in our mini catalog. And I do love it. Because I love these tweezers, these reverse tweezers. I've always used a paintbrush, but now I have a specialty paintbrush, and it's really almost done here. I just want to make sure I get the ends. One more, let's go over it. And so I did that watercolor wash. I did the watercolor wash as my demonstration. You may or may not be able to see that. Let me see. You can kind of see the shininess to it. Okay, so we'll put those parts away. I'm going to put the lid on my little container. I just got these containers at the dollar store. You can actually leave it in the same little containers they come in. I just demonstrate a lot. And oh, here, they come in these kind of containers. This was gold we did last night. So I just find it easier to check. And I check the inventory. These are all back in. They're sold in threes. They're sold in metallics, and then they're sold in basics. So it's a, they're still, I think they're $18. We'll look. Well, here, let me show you. In the catalog, they're on page 128. And here's the embossing powders. The basics have black, clear, and white. I almost used clear for this, but I changed my mind and do white. And then the metallics are copper, gold, and silver. And our heat gun is awesome. It's $30, and it's on page 128 of our annual catalog. So, anyhow, we'll move along. And now we're going to take, and I decided I'm going to use this little block here. This is an eye block. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use our re-inkers. I chose a little, I probably only need one drop. Orchid Oasis, Fresh Freesia. Let's go to Highland Heather. And let's go ahead to our Pool Party. I should have put Coastal Cabana on here too, but I think I've got plenty. And then we sell these water brushes. Let's see if I've got the right ones in here. Probably not. That's my spritzer. Yeah, this will work. These are the ones I used on stage. You just fill them with water. And I usually have my towel by me. Let me grab my towel. I just take a microfiber towel. You can use any type of microfiber towel. I'm going to use this as my little cleaning. And I'm going to go ahead and add drips of water to these re-inkers. Can you see them just kind of activating them up? We'll give a little bit more to this one. Okay. So let's start with, let's see. We'll start with the lightest. We'll start with some Fresh Freesia here. We might need to do. And I'm just going to go all over and give some color. See, now that isn't very bright, but we're going to go with that. There we go. Now, this is not watercolor card base. It's just your plain, thick, basic white. And now I'm going to just wipe it off onto my little microfiber, clean up that color. When you're going to another pink, you probably, or purple, you don't need to do that necessarily. And then we're going to put a little purple over here. And I should say Highland Heather. I'm going to brush off and clean. Let's go with, let's go with the Pool Party next. Brighten up the center. A little bit more Pool Party. I love the Pool Party. And you can see where the it's resisting. It is curling up. And I'm going to just clean this off again. I just squeeze where it says bush here and get the colors out. And I'll go to my last color, which is, ooh, Orchid Oasis. Look how pretty that is. And I'm just going to turn it so you can see some nice, crisp, fun, cool colors. And that's it. So I'm going to show you. Clean that off. And then I can just take my, one thing you can do is you can grab one other card base and don't waste what you have on there and do this. I'm just going to get some kind of crazy looking design. We'll see what we get here. I'm going to turn it all the way around. I don't know who's here today, but thank you for joining me. And let's see what we got. We got more of a, I would probably add a few more colors. Like I'd probably take that Pool Party. Just do another little drip here. And we need some more fresh freesia. We'll do that over here in this corner. Just because I want to make it sure it's, and you can take one of our spritzers and add some water. And I know I want to get this side of it with some fresh freesia. And just soak it up. You don't want to waste those colors. And over here, I want to get some Pool Party. And over here, we're going to get some Pool Party. See? And you can keep going on and getting different colors. It looks like Orchid Oasis took over here because it was the strongest and I had the most of it. Let's do 2 drips. Let me wipe that off. I just got it on my lid. So the Reek Inkers are only $3.75 and you can do so many techniques with it. Where's my spritzer? Our spritzers are like $3.50. There it is. So we'll add a little water. Whoa, how about spraying you guys? Did you get some water? Did you feel that? I'm making a mess, aren't I? And I'm just going to go up and give right across the top here some purple. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that middle section. Oops, not taking. But you get the idea. So you could just make a really cool collage of colors and use it and put some kind of decoration on it. So you don't want to waste that up. Probably better that you use our watercolor paper or shimmery white, but that's kind of the idea. So let's go back to our card right now. What you can do is you can take your microfiber and rub off and get the ink off the top of your snowflake. And it's still a little damp. You could use your, what do I want to say? Heat embossing tool to get it, but it dries flat. And the other thing you can do with that wonderful little F block is do that and put it on top. And after sitting for a while, it will go back to straight. So, who's here today? Who's got snow? I'm sure if Laura Ann does. Marissa, how much snow did you get today if you're still on? She's in Chicago. So there's that. I would add a sentiment like let it snow, let snow. And that's my quick demonstration. You don't even need to do anything more with background stamps sometimes. You could write a note inside. Oh, I got a little messy, didn't I? But anyhow, it's because I'm demonstrating. So let's go ahead and just pull this out so we have a clean surface. And I did want to show you some other background stamps we have here. So on our sale right now, we are having a wonderful seasonal sale. And there are punches are 10% off, and there's a whole list of them. And I think if you click on my post from a day or two ago, there is, if you go to my newsletter, you can click in there and see the same list. Stamps are 15% off. So these background stamps, there's a couple pages of stamps. There's dies, and then there's embossing folders, and there's designer series paper that's not the specialty designer series paper. Let me grab a, does anybody have any questions? Good morning, Carol. Does anybody have any questions so far? I would probably use shimmery white or watercolor paper, but you don't have to. It will dry up nicely. I'm going to keep that F block on there to keep this straight while it's drying. Whoop. It would help if my light stays on it. So rays of light. This makes a great, I don't have a sample right now. Yes, well, I should have pulled these. I didn't have time because I was making coffee. This makes a great background stamp. That's what it looks like. You could put a sentiment over this. Some people are using this with the lighthouse. The next one is our Stack Stone. These are all like $15, some cents. Stack Stone. This is on sale for 15% off. The Stack Stone. I love this one. This one we did with the turtle. You do it one way, and then you flip it over and do another color, and you do it, turn it 180 degrees, and you get a really cool design. In fact, I have one somewhere over there. I should have grabbed my samples. I'm sorry. I'll post some. And then we'll see what's inside here. Oh, look. Here's a card using that. This is embossing powder, silver embossing powder. Sometimes I stick cards in here. I don't think I have any cards in these. Oh, there's the Stack Stone. I didn't show you the back. Really cool. And there's the spiral die. Could have done this one today, but I did not. Let's see if I've got a sweater. Nope. It's a sweater-looking background stamp. Lots of fun. Good for those people who knit or crochet. This one's fun. It's really pretty. I've used it before. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I do like the Daisy Garden. I know it's not really flower season, but isn't every day flower season? And this one I really love is the dry brush. Can't really see. Can't tell you. It looks like that. So lots of fun. So all of these are our background stamps that are in the annual catalog that are on sale. I'm sorry to say, I wish it was, that the Snowflake one is in the mini catalog, so it is not on sale today. And so you can go to my designwithdiane.stampinup.net and you can purchase any of these fun background stamps. So let me see what else I have to show you here. I'm looking around to make sure I did that. We sell the Stamparatus. That's always fun to have, and make sure you can re-ink things when needed. I told you about that. So I guess I'm going to jump to my last thing. I do a monthly class. Oh, and don't forget to add re-inkers for fun techniques if you're going to place an order. We have the Aqua Painters. I think they're on the opposite page. They're on page 129. You get 3 of the water painters for $13. And I probably use these spritzers all the time, number 9. And this is $3.25, so they went up. You get 2 of them. So these are really nice. So I'll have to wash those out and fill them up. So lots of fun things. Here's the Versamark. The Versamark is $9.50, and the refill for it is $6. You'll need a refill on this. That tends to dry out. So I do refill mine. So, and that's it. I made a nice pile over here. Don't forget, if you want to look in the mini catalog, I'll show you where you can get that embossing. It's on the Hello Harvest grouping. Come on, Diane, find the Hello Harvest. It's right here. Page 49 of our mini catalog is that Embossing Additions tool set, $27. That is not on sale. Anything in our mini catalog is not on sale. So, and let's see. Oh, I took it upstairs. Oh, I can show you what's coming. I can only show you the front covers. This is our mini catalog. I'll be posting on here. If you'd like to receive a mini catalog and our celebration brochure, here's a quick hint of some of the things to come. I can only show you the front covers right now, but I can show you a product I have in hand because I was a demonstrator, or if a pre-order comes in. But I'm really not going to focus on that. But what I will be doing is collecting names of people who want this catalog. It has changed. It is January to April now. It used to be 6 months. They're making it 4 months only. And during that time frame, January 5th through February 28th is going to be our celebration. I want to open it up for you. I want to show you all the cool things. So I think that's that. What I do is on usually the fourth Thursday of the month, I do a Stamp for Fun Club. It is a subscription-based club. It costs $30. This is the last month it's going to be $30. So if you join in December, you're going to get grandfathered in, because in January I am going to, oh great, Lorianne, you're going to get a catalog soon. It's mailing to you because you're a demonstrator. You get one in the mail sooner. It's just a matter of bulk mail. So I just saw that flash up. Hi, Claudia. I haven't seen you in a long time. Glad to see you. You can attend, or you can get it to go. I have Stamp for Fun class, and this is what we're going to be doing. Joyful Flurry. We're going to be doing a technique card here, and that we're only going to do one of those. Usually we do two each of all. So let me see if I can get this in, and I don't know if it's going to glare because of the plastic. We're going to do a Let It Snow with these really cool dies and some paper. I'm going to show you about this trim, some of the fun things you can do. That's a New Year's card. Again, you can see how these have dimension to them. And finally, I'm getting stuck on my light, is this blue one. And it's a season of magic and wonder. You can change the sentiments if you want. And finally, I'm going to teach you in my Stamp for Fun Club how to take designer series paper, a half a sheet of it, and make an adorable gift bag. So this is newer for me, but I made this cute gift bag, and I even added some of the cool iridescent twine, and now you can have a little tissue in here and make it into a quick gift to take for the holidays. So that's that. If you would like to do my Stamp for Fun Club and do the Joyful Flurry, of course, my stamp set for Joyful Flurry is behind me. Hi, Linda. I miss seeing you. I miss this, we normally go to a scrapbooking crop, but I was presenting on stage in Indianapolis, but I'll be there next year because we're going online next year as they transition to some new things. So I get to come next year to the scrapbooking thing and see you, Linda. I heard Carol was taking over my spot and keeping it warm. And she's like, I don't know, I like my new seat. I'm like, no, don't take my seat. So I'll be scrapbooking with you next year in November. But what was I just saying? If you want to sign up for my Stamp for Fun Club, it's usually the fourth Thursday of the month. But in November and December, we have holidays, obviously. So I bump it up a week. So my next class is December 15th. We come at 5:30 and socialize till 6. 6 o'clock we start, and we do all our crafting and putting together. And so the first card is usually a technique card, and then the rest are just fun using the unique things. And you can change the sentiments. You can do whatever you want. You can go rogue. I don't care. Also, any of my team members are welcome to come. I have a lot of team members on there. It is $30 if you sign up in December before the 30th. The cost is $30. It'll be a recurring subscription, and you'll just go. I'll send you an invoice from PayPal, and you'll continue to be in the club as long as you want. You can quit anytime. But if you do 6 consecutive months, you get a $25 gift certificate for me to shop from my store. And so I think in December, we have quite 3 people getting their $25 gift card, kind of like a fun Christmas gift. So I keep track an Excel spreadsheet. When you get your $25 product credit, you'll get it twice a year if you stay in the club. I have been doing this club since, believe it or not, December of 2020. So I used to do it online. I've done it through Zoom, but we are back in person. You can get it to go. If you would like the PDF, I can sell the PDF to you for $15. I'd be happy to do that. But you need to sign up for my Stamp for Fun Club, and I'll be posting that later today by the November 30th. So another little thing I'm doing too is I'm going to be having my own stamping retreat in February of 2023. It's going to be a weekend one. I'm going big. So I am furiously looking through the new catalog to find some fun classes for you, some goodie bag things, and we're going to get started on creating that really soon. Oh, there's a little more light on me, huh? That makes you look a little bit better. So does anybody have any questions? Or hopefully we won't get too much snow like New York, but I think that's it. I appreciate all of you joining me. Boy, today I kept it to 40 minutes. I can talk longer than that. So I guess that's it. I'm really excited about my next month's class. We've tweaked it and made it so it's going to be a lot easier without you having to cut your paper in your trimmers, and we'll have a little more space. So yes, let me know, and I can invoice you and get you started at our subscription club. It's called Stamp for Fun, and that will be on Thursday, December 15th, and then in January, let me see if I can find my sheet here. In January, I'm going to grab, it's going to be January 26th. I got my clipboard here. Yep. And in February, it's going to be February 23rd, which is the day before my crop, but my scrapbooking retreat or stamping retreat. I have to come up with a name with it. I don't have a name for it yet. So I've got it all lined up with the hotel. It's going to be in Troy, Michigan. And yeah, you get little prizes. I give away prizes sometimes. Sometimes we have a bonus card I keep secret. So it's fun. We were giggling and laughing last night and had a great time. And I hope if you'd like to join, just send me a private message or call me, text me. I'll get you started on our club. Stamp for Fun Club so if you get in again in January 2023, it will go up to $35. So price of some of the stuff I'm Stampin' Up! Has gone up, and for over 2 years, I have stayed at $30. So anybody who's grandfathered in, you'll get $30. So that's a little hint. You might want to jump into the club. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, don't forget, I'm placing an order today. If you want me to place your order for you, and then we'll figure out a way to get it to you, or you either pick it up on the porch, or if I happen to be doing errands in your area, I'll drop it off. But I would need your order by, let's say, no later than 7 p.m., please, so I can get the order in by midnight for the sale items. If you have any order you want to place, let me know. Just shoot me a text with what you would like, and I'll place that order for you. I hope you had fun today. I enjoy my coffee and a card. I love my Indiana cup. I sure do love coffee. It's getting cold, honestly. So I hope you have a great weekend. Hopefully we don't get too much snow, and I will hopefully see all of you next week for another coffee and a card. Have a great weekend. Bye.